When I spoke to you last, we had the electrician come in, and EDP's managed to connect their part, which is the outside, and now we've got another electrician, Jeff, and they're trying to connect the inside, and that'll be like fantastic, because I think we're going to take the roof off probably Monday, and we have to move in on Wednesday. Just look how beautifully green that is. It was so stunning. Oh, I think they're uncovering the bore pump by the looks of it. Well, a massive whoop whoop. Yeah. Look what we've got. Electricity. And we can't believe it because the box is just so old.
I'll just show what points the bore pump. Now this is going back probably to the 60s, but it works. Now we're going to actually have it replaced because it is very old, and you know, it's legality of it all. But the thing is, the free face of the bore works.
Oh my goodness, look, your charge is actually getting charged.
We've got a tiny little fuse box here which has to be embedded into the wall. The free phase will be embedded into the wall as well, what place the bore pump.
And it's like a massive whoop whoop. I mean, look, we've got a light.
And what's even more amazing, the house has been empty for 30 years, and no electric's been used on the property, yet. Very surprised by this house, because the house has had no work done to it for 30 years, electrical wise. And of course it has to be all ripped out at some point. But I was really surprised by the outside light working. Now that says a lot about the old technology.
So what's the deal with the bore pump?
The bore pump it doesn't work because it's been stood still for 30 years and not being used. So we'll probably have to have an engineer come in who specialises in this.
But does the three phase work?
The three phase works fine to the bore pump.
So we're like a massive step forward. We've got mains water, which we are going to probably get the bore pump working so we can cut out the mains water if we want to do, because the houses round here don't have mains water on. They use their own water, because we are actually lucky here where we are in the Algarve. In this area is a place where it does apparently have an awful lot of water, which is absolutely fantastic. And now we've got electric, so this is like such a massive step.
Now tomorrow we've got roofing materials coming tomorrow. I haven't ordered the roofing tiles because I think the original roofing tiles from the old build is quite nice. I think they hold a lot of character compared to the modern roofing tiles. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping that we can clean the tiles and reuse the original tiles. One, we could save €2,000 to €3,000 easily if you can reuse. Now I've seen the old tiles cleaned up and they look fantastic if they're put on properly. But we have to put the tongue and groove on to go along the eucalyptus joists going along the top. And we have to hopefully buy another 2 eucalyptus joist beams to go in. So we have to bring the span a bit closer in. On top of the tongue and groove, I will be putting in insulation panels in to keep the heat in the house as well. And above that, I'm going to use a membrane, then the tiles on top of that. So I'll show you the correct way of putting the roof on when I start. It's going to be a quick job.
So while Abe's locking up, I'm just going to tell you where I'm going to put, you see this wall here, which is just at the back of the factory. It's quite quiet tonight actually, which is lovely. It is actually, you could get 30 metres down here quite easily. So we are going to put the polytunnels, the first of the polytunnels. Sorry, we're going to buy one which is going to be about 500. And then Abe's going to make a polytunnel, aren't you?
Yeah, so if you buy the materials and you can make it and you can bend the steel. sometimes you can make a better product.
And then we're going to compare which one is the better one. Oh, you've left a light on, darling. What a luxury to have a light on this little house. The sun is just setting over there. It's been a spectacular day today because it's been 21 degrees. Yes, today didn't start off well, but I'll let you know in the video why today didn't start off well. But it's ended well, and that's the main thing. We've got electric, and that is just fantastic. We can move into the house and I can move in with my electric back blanket. I bought a pellet burner today and things are looking good. It's not so grim now. So yeah, we're going to be bringing our furniture over this weekend. We've hired a van for 2 days, so we've got loads of things from the builders merchants. So
Loads of discounts.
And loads of discounts. That's what we want. So we'll catch up with you over the weekend. We're going to be really incredibly tired, but yeah, we're really happy now. Yes, the electrician said a very true word, and his words were, you don't really buy properties here for the inside, you buy the properties for the outside. And my goodness, we've got such a lot of outside space, and that's what you want. You want all this.
And close to civilization, yeah, enough to be outside of it.
Yeah, we're close to the sea, 20 minutes from the coast. Yeah, we're 20 minutes from the coast and 15 minutes from the main town, which is Sills. So yeah, I'm super excited tonight. It's just so nice, isn't it? Just when things go your way for a little bit. Well, we've bought a new pellet burner. It's exactly the same as our other one, except for it was £400 more. We absolutely love it. You know, you get a flame from it.
So I've been delivering all the materials from the builders merchants to the house this morning, and I just had a phone call, and I'm a grandfather.
Again and again.
My first grandson. I am so proud. So now I have to really think about getting the second property done, ready for my extended family to come over and stay.
Yeah.
And the boarding.
Ton and groove boarding, which we're going to be using for the roofing. So
because it's Portugal, they like to use bamboo. I'm not a fan of bamboo, so I like the tongue and groove boarding instead.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna give Abe a hand now. So today we have bought the foamy stuff for the roof. Inside we have bought the roof wood. We're going to replace the bamboo. We've got the windows.
We haven't got all the wood. We've got some old.
Yeah, we've got some that still has to come. We managed to get a new toilet for the dunny. We're 7 legs short for the scaffolding, which is really annoying because we're going to have to try and find somewhere that'll have it. They don't have it at Maxmart, they don't have it at Leroy's. Right, it's 3:10 and a little bit delayed today because Ed's got a new grandson, so he's chatting to his son for a little bit. So it's 3:10 now. We have to go and fill this van, which is an excellent van. Cost €120 from Hertz a day, and oh god, I'm trying to show you the van and I'm showing myself. So €120 to hire the van, and it's a Mercedes Sprinter. So one thing Abe is exceptionally good at, well, he's exceptionally good at a lot of things, but one of his fortes is packing a van. And my goodness, he's packed that to the rafters. Got little Belle helping us today, and we've tied her to the post because she keeps running off. Anyway, I'm going to put it on fast timer and empty this van. Abe's just used his scaffolding boards to get the cement mixer out. He's so clever. Right, I'm going to help him. I've got
Vampire.
we've got some they're really tall stakes actually, aren't
they?
they?
Going to the ground, aren't they?
Yeah. We've got to cordon a little area off for Belle so she doesn't run away. So I'm going to unload them, Abes. So we're completely out of the lockup now. We've brought all our furniture here, and there's no chance that we will be getting a tent for Wednesday anyway, because the tent was coming from Germany and they've had issues with the address. So the situation is, we've decided, well, Abe said let's find somewhere else to stay. We have to be out of the apartment Wednesday at noon, and I've said to Abe, let's just go and stay in the house. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to rough it. We're going to come straight to the farm, and it's supposed to rain on Wednesday as well. It's 80% chance, so it's going to rain, and we know we've got a leaky roof. Now we've got 2 days to see if we can repair the leaks.
No, it's going to take more than 2 days.
Yeah.
It's going to
Well,
take at least 7 to 8 days.
Yeah, what we've bought the polystyrene, and we've bought waterproof covers and everything. So if it does drip through, I think we just need to buy some buckets and just carry on like that until we actually fix the roof. And this is the reality of doing a house renovation.
A major one.
A major house renovation, and it's not all well, it's nice when it finishes, but while you're doing it, it can be damn hard work.
It's worth it in the end.
But it's always worth it in the end, and that's the thing. And you have goals. I'm so tired.
I have a motto: no pain, no gain.
I'm so tired. I had, like, for the last week, I've had about 3 hours sleep, so I'm just shattered really. My mind's overactive. I wake up in the middle of the night thinking of everything that needs to be done and what we can put where and just things like that. So anyway, yeah, that's the situation. So we're going to move in on Wednesday, get a load of buckets, get some waterproof sheeting. All the furniture's in the storeroom. So we're just going to cover it with some plastic, so hopefully it doesn't get wet. And that's what we're gonna do. Abe's just finishing off with his getting the concrete out of the hire van. It's just been all too much for Belle. She's actually fallen asleep now.
When you do a house renovation, it's always more sensible to try to buy in bulk. That way you can, if you spend over 1,000, you can get about 10% discount.
Yeah.
So if you can try to buy it all in bulk, you get your 10%. It makes it a little bit more manageable for the costings. On that note, 4 more bags to go.